Outreach, I didn't want it to sound like just any old sci-fi soundtrack, because Outreach is not really a sci-fi story. It's grounded in historical reality. My name is Adam Fligsten. I'm a composer. I've been working on Outreach since 2015, so at this point it's been 2.5 years. So Outreach is a historical fiction game that's set in a Soviet space station. The team went through painstaking levels of detail in order to get all of the dials correctly and to just make it really feel like you're in this foreign space station.
Understood. We can... one moment.
So I really wanted the sound to feel unique, like the story, and I began to just see how far I could stretch synths and make them feel organic and human, but also, you know, coming from this kind of really electronic place. But something about the overall sound that I was getting just didn't feel unique in the way that I wanted, and it didn't feel, it felt more generic and bland than I wanted it to be. I really wanted to get as deep in the space Soviet synth world as I possibly could. And then, you know, because I'm a nerd, I started to Google, you know, oh, they must have synthesizers in Russia, and they must have had them back then, so what are they? Then I started watching YouTube videos, then I started to kind of keep my eye out and see, like, you know, how much do they cost and stuff like that. And then I kept going down that path. I made the decision to use all Soviet synthesizers. So this is called the Polyvox, and this is the most famous. You know, it's like the Moog of Russia, or of the Soviet Union. If you talk about Soviet synths, this is the one that people talk about. And particularly people love the filter. And it sounds really kind of nasty and crunchy and almost distorted and stuff like that. But this has been probably my favorite, and I maybe have even been using this. This is called the Alita, and I've probably been using this maybe even more than the Polyvox, because you can get a little more subtlety with this. So on some level, I can get a lot of stuff and I can do anything with them, but it's these little moments that comes out of these things that you cannot get in any other sense. See, something's way out of tune, and that's what's making that sound. So I like it though. I want to before I touch anything. I want to capture that. It's the little accidents when you change the knob. There's a little glitch, but it sounds real. It doesn't sound like a computer. So, you know, on some way I can make any sound, but in other ways I get very, very specific sounds out of these things that I just love.